Huge breaking news. Kylian Mbappe has signed a deal to join Manchester United. He starts next season. Run the intro. Hello and welcome back to United We Rise. It's episode number 6 here on Anderzbaz FM. And yes, Kylian Mbappe has signed for Manchester United, but he will be joining us on a free at the end of the season, so it's not quite as amazing as it first sounds from that slightly clickbaity title, but Kylian is coming. Right, today we're going to go through January. It was okay. The January transfer window, that is. Then we're going to have a look at what's been going on the pitch, and then we're going to get to the Arsenal game. They are currently 5th. We are currently in a very tight battle for first. So we'll see how that game goes on. We're going to the Emirates, and if that sounds like something that you are interested in, hit the subscribe button down below. It is going to be a lot of great content coming your way over the next few weeks, particularly with the release of the FM22 new game out. Full game is out on November the 9th. So if you're enjoying this content, there's a big thumbs up button down there as well. Give us a like. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the series. And if you want to catch up on what happened in that Liverpool game, it's over here. Click on that. Right, let's get into game without any further ado and have a look at what's going on. You'll notice straight away, that side, that we are 1 point behind Liverpool. When you left us last, we were level on points. Lots of stuff has gone on. You'll notice up there somewhere, that we've lost a game recently. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the transfer window and go through what's been happening. And I'm going to make my face disappear a second. Here we go. Right. So you'll notice that I've got 3 transfers coming in the summer. The first of which is Federico Oliva, who is a very, very young American winger from Atleti. We basically got him because he was going to be free. He's got a bit of potential, but yeah, not fantastic, but he probably ticks the box for American shirt sales, so why not? He could be useful in the future. We'll come to Mbappe in a second. We've also bought in Andrea Barlotti from Torino. He featured for Italy in the Euros and did a pretty good accounting for himself. I remembered him, if nothing else. So we've signed him as a backup striker, basically, and just on the off chance that Martial decides to leave in the summer, we've got a built-in replacement. And now the news you're all looking for is Mbappe on a free from PSG. He's got 104 in 134 appearances over the last 5 years for the French side, and he is just fantastic. You don't need me to say anything. I'm just going to go Mbappe. There you go. Look at him. We've won the race. In your face, everyone else. Right, who has actually joined the club and who has actually left the club in that time? So if we have a look, since the beginning of January, lots of fringe players and youngsters have gone. From the first team, Fred has left, and I think there's only one note from the reserves, or for the under-23s. So Willy Kambwala has gone for just under 2 million. Lots of other young names that you probably have never heard of, and I haven't really either. Dallo, he's the big sale. I wanted 30+ million for him, but he was eager to go, and Inter came in, and I managed to bump them up to 21.5. So he's gone. I mean, not ideal, but he's gone. Matic is also gone as well for just under 4 million. And you'll notice that Zagadou, Dan Axel Zagadou, is the only player to come in over the January window. It was a bit of a quiet one. We didn't need to improve the side. We've got Mbappe coming, so who cares? Zagadou is a pretty decent young French defender. He's going to be a understudy to Varane and Maguire, and I think we've got some good options in defence now. Anyway, I did kind of want to get a bit of a replacement in on the wing-back positions now. Dallo has gone, but we didn't manage to get anyone. Bayern didn't want to sell Alphonso Davies, so we didn't really bring anyone in to replace the departing Dallo. So, the Liverpool game was the last time you were with us, and if you haven't watched that episode, there is the result. It was quite disappointing. It was a 3-0 loss. Since then, 3 goals against Bournemouth in the FA Cup, and then the news that we signed Mbappe came in, which lit a spark under the backside of Cristiano Ronaldo, and he put 4 past Southampton. 4 goals in, well, just under 70 minutes. He got a hat-trick in the first half, and that is not the last time he's scored 4 goals on this run of games. We put another 3 past Crystal Palace, and then we came a cropper against West Ham. They got a goal in the first minute and a goal in the last minute, and the whole time during, in between those 2 goals, we were dominant, and we should have won. We were absolutely pasting them for 88 minutes. But they managed to come away with a draw. We then went to Watford in the FA Cup 4th round and smashed them 4-0. You'll notice that we also faced Watford in the league and things were not quite as good. We'll cover that in a second. Newcastle, with Bielsa as manager now, we smashed them. Ronaldo with another 4 goals. They've spent some money in January, but it's not doing them very well. They're still at the foot of the table and we've smashed them 6-0. And then we put 5 past Burnley. So you remember we drew with them earlier in the season. Not at Old Trafford, 5-0. Then we went to Germany and drew 0-0 with Leipzig. We could have done with a victory here, but we've got the second leg at Old Trafford coming up later in the month. So we'll put them to the sword then and move past it. We'll get to the next round. Then we faced Watford in the league and we lost. I don't understand how we lost. We were that side. We've already beat them 4-0 with a much weaker side. Just a few weeks before, but we lost 2-1, and that has left us in the league looking a little bit worse for wear. We have also gone past Fulham in the FA Cup 5th round, and we've been given a pretty handy tie in the quarterfinals against fellow Championship side Middlesbrough as well. That leaves us today facing Arsenal at the Emirates. They're 4th. I don't know if I said they were 5th earlier or not, but they're 4th anyway. Zagadou is out injured. Shaw is doubtful. But let's have a look at the league table. You can see that Liverpool are a point ahead of us because we lost that game to Watford. We dropped points. It wasn't particularly great. That's where we are anyway. We're a point behind. There's still 11 games left. There's lots of points left on the table. We can still win this league. I think it's beyond doubt that we're getting European football because Liverpool have already secured themselves a Conference League space, if nothing else, and that was from the Carabao Cup. They beat Norwich 3-1 in the final, but I think it's pretty doubtful we're going to fall out of the top 6. There's 20 points. We're not going to lose 20 points to the rest of the field in 11 games, are we? I think that's unlikely. But right, let's get to today's game, shall we? We're facing Arsenal in the early kickoff. So yeah, we'll get to the 11 who are going to hopefully get us past the Gunners. It's pretty full strength. There's a few changes. Well, there's one change, and that Shaw is out because he's doubtful. We've got Alex Telles at left back. The rest of the back 5, we've got Onana in goal. He's back from the Cup of Nations. We've got Maguire, Varane and Wan-Bissaka. Midfield, Pogba, Fernandes, Rice. Up front, Rashford, Ronaldo, Sancho. Right then, here we go. Let's get to the action. We're at the Emirates. I've not got a funny pun name for the Emirates like I did the Etihad. And that was definitely not my doing. That was something I saw on the internet. Anyway, we've got a highlight. We're building from the back. Maguire into Pogba. Back to Varane. A nice little movement with the defenders. Although Aubameyang is pressing pretty strongly there. But we've got some space down the left-hand side. Telles going to whip the ball into the box. He does. And it's not in. What has happened there? I thought Tomiyasu had cleared it. But Rashford got his head on the end of it. And that is 1-0. That is a great start. 8.5 minutes gone. I thought that was a clearance from Tomiyasu. But no, Rashford puts his head in where it probably shouldn't have been. I think he was very close to getting a boot in the face. But maybe he did a bicycle kick over his head. But Rashford's nodded it home. And that's 1-0. It's his 10th goal of the season. And we have gone top. That's because no one else has played yet. Because with the early kickoff, Rice has picked up another yellow card. He's been getting a lot of yellow cards this season. Can't fault the guy for not getting stuck in. 25 minutes gone. I think a shout of encourage is in order. We get to the half an hour mark and we're cruising. Nothing else has happened. We've got an XG of 0.08. That's quite low. Arsenal have now got an XG of 0.09. Nothing has happened since that goal. This is fine by me. If we're going to just see out the game, I'm happy to do so. Another yellow card. We've had 2 shots on target now, actually. Here we go. Another highlight. Odegaard with the corner for Arsenal. Gabriel nods it well over the bar. And I think that's it. Okay, that's it. That's half time. What a fantastic half of football. Right then, into the second half. hopefully we get a bit more action than we did in the first. So we've got an Arsenal throw-in into the box, but it's well headed clear by Varane. Saka has it, goes towards the edge of the box, gets the Partey was very, very close with a long-range effort, but it was seen over by Onana. And we're nearing the hour mark. I think a shout, a praise. Let's praise them as we get to the hour mark and see if that helps. 3 shots in the game, an XG of 0.25. We'll bring Shaw on with 20 minutes left. I agree with the assistant. Right, we've got a highlight here. Ramsdale has cleared it. We're going from the back with Arsenal. Maybe we can get an interception with a bit of pressing, but the ball is lofted forward. Maguire just about deals with it, but Pepe's got it on the break down this near side. Ball into the box is not. That's not the box. Smith Rowe has it though on the opposite side of the ring. Passes it to the referee. Has a 1-2. Aubameyang's header hits the post. And just about bounces clear, and we're going to make a few changes with 15 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes is very aggressive. Let's make an amends to that. So Sancho is having a bit of a poor game. Let's bring on Greenwood. Now Rashford is a bit tired, but he's having a good game. Let's get Fernandes off for Van der Beek, who has been playing really well recently, actually. So there are changes. We've got 15 minutes to go. A shout of, I'm going to do something dangerous. I'm going to ask them to calm down. Don't know whether that helps or not. Not tried that one before. 10 minutes to go. We're still leading 1-0 somehow. Arsenal have, well, neither side has been the better side. Both sides have been terrible. 5 minutes to go. We have a throw-in. Calm down has finally happened. I'm not sure if it's made any impact whatsoever. But Shaw throws to Rashford into Ronaldo. Lovely ball over the top. Greenwood's held his run, has he? He can't quite get the shot away anyway. But no, I know he was just onside. I think. 2 minutes to go. We've had another chance though. Our XG is now a massive 0.84. 1 minute left in added time, and we're gonna. What a game of football! Wow. We'll take the 3 points. I mean, all in all, everyone played pretty well. Rashford with a goal gets the 8 as the man of the match, and that's it really. Well, yeah, don't get complacent. Don't get complacent. So, unfortunately, Liverpool smashed Watford 3-0 and go back top by a point. They've got a superior goal difference as well, which we've had the problem with all season. Let's have a look where we're coming next. Let's have a quick scoot through the schedule. Honestly, we've got quite a decent run in. We've got Man City next, who were easy last time we faced them. Then we've got the next couple of Chelsea maybe here. How Chelsea doing their 5th now, and Leicester are also doing quite well in 6th. So maybe we'll come back for a Chelsea-Leicester, one of those 2 games, maybe even a double header as we get towards the end of the season. And if things are still tight at the top, we'll play through the final 3 games against Leeds, Brighton and Norwich. And that is where we're going to leave things. Let's have a quick look, however, at Liverpool's run-in. See who have they got in the final few games of the season. So they've pretty much got the same sort of run-in we've got. They've got Arsenal, Man City, Leicester and Chelsea, but they've got Brighton as well. So pretty much a similar sort of run-in that we've got. Yeah, lots of same teams that we're playing. So yeah, as I said, we'll be back for the Chelsea or Leicester, or maybe both games for the next episode. And soon Mbappe is going to be joining us, and we're going to absolutely smash things. Right, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We'll be back next time for a game against Chelsea. I'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video, and hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this. Even if you've done it already, just try it, see what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.